What's up, everybody? Welcome into the Clubhouse crew live Tuesday nights and now on Saturday nights with my friends that can make it and bring in some other friends along the way. We're going to have some Disney topics, some off topics, some on topics, some different topics, and we're going to have some fun tonight. I'm glad you're here with us tonight. Let me say a quick hello so that way Doug doesn't have to run and get his hand. He can enjoy his cheese balls and everything else that he's doing backstage right now. And Ken is waving a Green Bay flag right now, and Cakes is waving a Star Wars flag, and Mandy's waving I don't know what that is. Looks like a hot John Travolta flag. I don't know what that is. So anyway, okay. All right. Freedom Alley. Hello, Freedom Alley. Debbie Bernfeld, Mike Beachman, Annie22. Jalen, welcome in. Doug, hello. He's in here. Annie got Annie. Mark F. Hello, buddy. Welcome in. Trying to do this thing sideways. This is different. I Heart Disney. Hello. JC Skipper Brian. Hello. Teresa Score. Hello. Keith Winter. Welcome in. I'm surprised you're not bowling. Don't you need to go to the bowling alley at least once a month? I don't know. I can't keep up with when you're bowling. Curtis family. Hello. Glad to hear the positive news that Doug shared about Palmer. That was positive to hear. Glad to hear that. Cakes is in here, as I said. Curtis family for 14 months on Andy's Toy Box. Thank you so much. Thanks for your time, dedication, and great spirit again. Keep it up. We're gonna try. We're gonna try. Disney Magic and Mayhem is in here. Hello, Richard. Welcome in. Holiday Shelby. You'll be changing your name soon, won't you? Debbie F. Cook. Hello. I don't know what it's gonna be. Happy New Year, Shelby, or something. The chief is in here. The 820 chief is here. Mr. Thibodeau is here. Mark Langenkamp, hello. Welcome in. Serpom, hello, John. Good to see you, sir. All right, I think I'm caught up. At least I'm going to try to be caught up. Let's get our friends in here. I'm going to press buttons. Hello. Let's see if this works. And it does. Doug is swaddling his balls.
Oh, wait, we're live?
Yes, we're live, John.
Yeah, we're live.
Sorry.
Put the balls away, Doug. We're live.
Yes. Benjamin Elliott, hello, welcome in. Let's go to the ladies first, just see how things go. Mandy, how are you?
Doing good. It's been a long day. The Tuesday that felt like a Monday, but
wait a minute.
Only
what the hell is
4-day
the
week,
treat?
so.
I told her.
It's gone.
Tina, how are you doing? Hello, Monorail Molly. Say hello to me. Hold on. I got to say hello to Monorail Molly. Hello, Monorail Molly. Welcome in. Brandon, good evening. Tina, how are you? Dame Dystopia, good evening. Hello. How are you, Dame? How are you? Yeah? Ready to roll? Okay. You're here. Ready to roll. Plymouth Rock is here. I don't like this thing sideways. It go ahead. Go ahead, Cakes. Do your thing.
What?
Your whole yelling at Jen thing that you did.
Oh, Jolly Jen Molly. He said to yell.
That'll do it. Douglas, hello. How are you?
I am fantastic. Other than when Belinda came home from work, she held the door open a little too long and it was cold.
I know a little bit about cold. For sure. Okay. Cakes, I'll go to you. How are you doing, buddy?
Good. Glad to be here tonight. I was wondering who the pickle eater girl is over there. I haven't seen her in a minute.
She's been working a lot.
Wait, Tina's here? Oh, there she is.
Yeah, she's right there. I wasn't sure myself. I had to look it up on my phone.
She is
What?
She gets up every morning and sings Dolly Parton 9 to 5. There you go. I would do that too. I like that song actually. So,
I don't think she is.
oh, good Lord. Ken, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing well. Just for you, Pete, since Mandy took her Christmas tree down and there's no lights, I turned on the lightsaber back here for you, so at least you got something in the background.
Oh, at least a good way to compensate. I'll take it.
Yeah,
Dave's
I'm going to turn it off in a second. It's too loud, but
there you go. Dave's Disney Dreams, welcome in. Good to see you too, buddy. Everybody saying hello to each other. I love that. Had a great weekend. Enjoying hanging out with Ken for this weekend. It was an awesome time down there with Lily and your wife and your graciousness toward myself and also to Jen. It was awesome. Thank you very much.
Pete, I'm looking a little bit more closely at you. There is no fork marks in your neck anymore. Did those disappear? So it's
they had, yeah, I got hit in the face with a fork is the way I saw it. It was flying at me. It was flying at me. I was sitting there. I had not done anything to start any trouble or anything. I was sitting there peacefully trying to enjoy my salad. And I
find that very hard to believe. I'm sorry.
And I was attacked by a fork. That's the way I saw it. And then she tried to pay me off to get out of legal fees by giving me chocolate chip cookies. And sadly, it worked.
It's not a bad payment.
I was trying to hold off on eating the cookies till tonight. I had them sitting here during the baseball game or during the football game, and I kept looking at them. And then the more I looked at them, then I got them down. I looked at them, put them back up. Then I got them down, looked at them, took them out of the box, and looked at them. Then I put them back up. Then I got them down, took them down, opened them, and that was the end of the cookie. So I literally said this morning, I'm going to get some more of those cookies. They were really good. So thank you for that.
I'll tell you this, Pete, really quick. Between the fork throwing and everything else, that was the best 3.5-hour dinner I've ever had in my life. So it was quite stupendous.
Oh, thank you. It was fun. The company was good. Although, hold on, I have it here. You know what? I'm going over here for a minute. I gotta go right to this. See, I have a problem. Everybody knows that.
We know.
So first off, I want to make sure everybody knows. Preston, come in here and hit me up with this drink. I think I'm going to need it more. Please.
What was that?
First off, just so everybody knows, they call them jokes. We used to tell them before people became offended by everything. That's what tonight's about, having a good time, having some fun. So please understand that as we talk and go through things. I'm going to do a PSA thing here. So real quick, I think I figured out, and this happened at dinner. Where's the picture? I have a picture here. This is a picture right before I got hit in the face with a fork. Pop this up, and I don't know whatever's in the refrigerator, Coke or Pepsi. Yoo-hoo, welcome in. I can't do that tonight. Welcome in, Yoo-hoo. Yeah. The refrigerator's right here. Where'd it go?
That's not funny.
Sorry.
Whistle while you work.
Laughing.
Whistle while you work, Melissa. Welcome in. So here's the thing. I was sitting here. Let me see if it came over. I hope it did. I was sitting here. This is before I got hit in the face with a fork. Enjoying my meal. Was having a good time. If you notice, I am focused on the meal. Hello, Molly's mom. The conversation. At this point, I was looking over, I believe at that point toward Ivone, listening to whatever. What'd you put in there?
Apple juice?
Apple juice?
That's all that's in the fridge.
There's a Coke right here.
Oh.
The hell am I drinking apple juice? Am I dying?
After the food fight, yeah.
The glasses have already come off. I'm tearing up. It's like, oh man.
Before I was attacked, I was paying attention to iPhone or listening to Jen. Both of them were on my left-hand side. Not sure. I was, occurring it. And then I figured out why Cake tells me that his Bengals are always horrible and things are right. Here's my thing. So I thought about it. And, while I'm over there in the parks in Magic Kingdom, I had the football game on. I wasn't missing it. I was staying on top of it so that I could come back home and call things correctly. Grayson started playing. What the hell? Nope. I'm going to keep the football game and stay focused. While this is all going on and focus on the football game, half the people are laying at home with dogs and animals all over them. This is what I figured out.
Yep.
It's part of the problem. It's part of the problem. I'm sitting there trying to stay in the ring, and you're stroking your cat. So
well, yeah.
There you go.
I was comfy. We were warm.
Yeah, so that's part of the problem. But yes, I was hit in the face with a fork. I was also attacked while we were sitting there. So this is great. So she comes over and she starts hitting me. So I said, okay. They want to play that game. We can play that game. She hit me like 30 times. So I waited till Ken and Jen and Ivone were looking up at the fireworks, and I whacked her back. And then I moved over. And then she would go to whack me, and Jen would see her, and Jen would tell her, stop hitting him. Stop hitting him. Wait till they turn around, whack her again. Jen would turn around. She goes, that's it. That's what she says to me. That's it. Hey, buddy, what's up? She can do this thing with her wheelchair where she can take it like 6 feet in the air. I had no idea this could happen. I'm watching the fireworks. I turn around. I'm looking at her feet in my face. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with your wheelchair? She goes, nothing. I'm getting an advantage. So she's over top of me, like whacking me on my head and everything. Right. So I'm like, okay. So we're playing this game now. So she comes back down, and I said to her that you guys were yelling louder than the fireworks. We were yelling, but she was laughing. That's all that mattered to me.
Yeah, that's right.
I said to her, this is how the cookies came about. I turned to her. I was like, how do you not get snacks? What's up, Kendrick and Dutchy Lynn? Hello. I gotta drink this damn apple juice now. Apple juice.
Lily would be very happy you're drinking.
Oh, it's really apple juice.
What did you think it was?
I was hoping maybe it was lemonade or Coke or something. He was just messing with me. So,
hey, Lily. Pete's drinking apple juice right now. Pete's drinking apple juice right now. She's like, yup, enjoy.
Hey, Regina, welcome in. I was sitting there and I was like, we don't have any snacks for the fireworks. I was like, we need cookies. She's like, yeah. She goes, I don't have any cookies. I was like, we need somebody if we start yelling for cookies, somebody will give us cookies. She goes, they're not going to get me cookies. I said, somebody in this park will. So I started screaming for cookies at the top of my lungs. And every time I screamed for cookies, she laughed harder. So I just kept doing it. Next thing I know, at the end, I got the tables turned on me. Here comes Jen out of the confectionery. Here's your cookies. The box of cookies. I was like, well, it's worked out well. And I looked over at Lily, said, none for you.
None for you.
So, but yeah, it was.
Those pictures of you on your iPad.
Yeah.
I was getting those pictures. And she's like, we're at Disney and look what he's doing. He's watching football. I said, so take his iPad away from him like a child.
Yeah, no.
Told her to do.
He was watching it at dinner.
When you were sitting there at dinner with the iPad on the table, I said, just take your fork and stab it and smash the screen.
She was very nice. Jen was a huge help this weekend as we went through the parks. We got to meet a ton of people. We had people jumping out at us. Fenway Park started dancing in position when she saw Jen coming over, giving her a hug, and told us 100% whatever you need for your charity, I'll donate this year. which
Awesome.
was nice. Trevor Carlton grabbed us and said, "Hey, we need to do your show." You know, it was reactions like that that were really good. John Coulter came out and saw us, which was awesome. Scooter, you know, waved to us. They were so swamped. We didn't get a chance to talk to Noah, but we did talk to about a dozen other artists, and that was a huge help. So, in getting that done. I know Fenway fan. I'm tired, Jen. Sorry. Um, so it was good. It was a good time. It was good. It was a lot of talking. By the end of Saturday, I'll be honest, I was really drained, and but it was so worth it because I think just this in that day and a half alone of doing what we were doing, we probably secured close to a dozen interviews for dialogues, and we had a good. I had a good conversation today with Tim O'Day about some stuff for dialogues. And the show is definitely happening on Tuesday, where we are interviewing Joe Lancicero. And if you don't know Lancicero, I can tell you that basically he did pretty much or was involved with everything. You grab John Coulter's butt. Yes. Yes. Um, he was involved with everything Tokyo Disney Sea. He's been involved with the cruises. He handled the mansion over there in Hong Kong. Wait till you hear the stuff that this guy's done on Tuesday night. So next Tuesday night, um, this show will be preempted with our show that we'll be doing from 7 to 8 with John or with Joe Lancicero, and then forever whoever my friends can join around 8:30. I'll still do a hangout around 8:30. We'll talk more about that. Who can or can't? I know with jobs and work and kids and everything. But I know Jen's excited about Lancicero. I'm excited about Lancicero. You just don't get to talk to a Disney Imagineer every day. And you definitely don't get to talk to one. Hey, Jeannie, welcome in. Matt Walter, welcome in. You don't get to talk to one who's done what this guy has done. And to just give you a quick idea, because I feel like sometimes when I'm trying to remember stuff, especially when I'm a little under the weather, I'm not 100%. I don't remember everything. This guy, this is the type of Imagineering we're talking about. We're talking about that he worked on features like The Mouse Detective, Mickey's Christmas Carol, The Fox and the Hound, and The Black Cauldron, which are all solid, very solid Disney products that they put out. We're talking about his hands touched. This is not all of them. This is just some that I can highlight. Mickey's Toontown, Tokyo Disney Sea, Tokyo, the broader entire Disney Tokyo Resort, Hong Kong Disneyland expansion, most notably Mystic Manor, and the Disney Cruise Lines, to name a few. So, and that's just part of what he's done. So next Tuesday night, if you guys are looking for something to watch early, we're going to get started around 7 o'clock with him. So, but we had a good time. It was a good time. Jen got her cheese bowl done. She got that on Saturday, and she was very happy to have that. We got to see friends throughout the entire trip. We were blessed enough to hit 50,000 on the channel, courtesy of Tanya, that crazy Disney lady who heard that I was close. And when she did on her own, without, I didn't ask her to, she was just an amazing person. She went over on her channel when she saw me and knew that I was in the park, and she did a share out, and we went from like 25 or 30 away to 5 or 10 over. And it was nice to have that happen on property. It happened right in front of Morocco, basically. Um, and to be surrounded by some friends. Not all of our friends were there, of course. We'd love for all of you to be there. Mykola, hello, welcome in. But Magic Adventures happened to be there. Jen was there. April was there because she had come over to say hello. Jen, remind me, I know I'm missing. I showed some pictures the other day, but it was nice to have some friends there. And then we saw people as we went around the park, and that was pretty cool. We had a nice dinner with April, and we had a nice dinner with Sierra while we were down there with both of them, talking about some projects we're working on. And then it was really cool Saturday night to sit with Ken and Jen and Lily and Ivone and Jen Monteramali and have dinner. It was an awesome dinner. I had to eat dessert with a fork. Dean was there and Arc Adventures. Thank you, Dean. The turkey legs are and Arc Adventures. They all went and got a drink right after that. So anyway, that's the trip in a whole. We're going to talk more about the festival with these guys and what they're looking for and all in just a little bit. So let's get into what we usually do. And first, I don't have the craziness. I went looking for it today, and they didn't have it ready for some odd reason. So we're just going to roll with the punches here and say we just have the updates here on what happened. So Denver beat Buffalo, and then their quarterback broke his leg. So that kind of looks like the Buffalo. That looks like Josh Allen did after the game. He was very distraught on everything there. Good game, though, nonetheless, I thought. Good game there on that one. Then you had, this one where the Patriots cheated, Tina. And they beat up on the Texans.
No.
I'm pretty sure I saw a bunch of New England. I saw those gunner guys shooting at some of the players in the legs, and they had trouble running or something. There. Hello, Magic Adventures. Welcome in. No, Patriots won, and Patriots were given basically a free pass to go to the Super Bowl because Denver's going to be playing with a backup quarterback. So the line went from Denver being favored -1 with their normal quarterback to the Patriots are almost favored by a touchdown. Now and they realistically should go to Denver and win that game. So good for them. Good. Congratulations, Tina, for your team there. Walt had a scare and damn near went into cardiac arrest. It was funny because Walt was posting on social media like crazy about how the Rams were horrible, the season's over, and then they won. So, and then he had to go back and turn it all the way around. Did anybody see that? Doug, did you see any of that?
Yeah,
Oh,
he,
that's apple juice.
He forgot.
I forgot. So, I mean, it wasn't a bad game, Ken. The Rams came back, good game there. Monsters of the Midway went down, and,
Have you ever seen a team like Chicago all year sort of just pull something off at the end and win? Except for this time, of course.
Yeah.
But I said it 100 times, I'll say it again. I'm not even a Bears fan, but this coach, the coach of the Bears, used to be the offensive coordinator in Detroit. It was the same thing. When you get regular season, you want to go for it on 4th down. I have no problem with it. Do what you want to do. Postseason, man, you got to take the points when they're there for you. Those 2 4th downs they went for in the first half, that really cost them the game, I think. Deep down. So instead of taking the easy 3, let's try and do this. And, I'm not a Bears fan, but I feel for their fans in that sense because if you look at those points coming off the board and going the other way, Bears should have won by like 10 points if you look at it that way.
There you go. There was a backside beating this side of, I don't know what. I can't even relate it. It was like a old Mike Tyson fight when he was real young. And this was Doug. This was over before it started. Just really got out of hand.
Yeah, in fact, me, Cakes, and Steve were all picking team, and they picked the Niners. I said, nope, Seattle's going to wipe the floor with them. I said,
You weren't wrong.
Seattle is that good.
All right, so here's my thing. Doug, you can start it.
Patriots, Seattle.
Patriots and Seattle, so you're picking for the Super Bowl. Okay. Tina, who are you
Seattle
picking?
wins.
Oh, Seattle wins. Okay. Who are you picking, Tina?
My instinct is to root for the underdog. And if it wasn't my team playing against Broncos, then I would say that even though they're down a quarterback and have to go with the backup, watch them make a comeback. But I don't want them to because it's my team. But in the end, and I don't know who's playing who, so I'm like, who's going against
Patriots
who?
are playing. Patriots are playing Denver, and the Seahawks are playing the Rams.
Okay, so yeah, not the Rams. I'm gonna go with Seahawks too.
Okay, Seahawks versus your Patriots, obviously. And are you picking your Patriots to win the Super Bowl? I'd imagine so. Okay,
yeah.
I still have to ask the question. Maybe Okay. All right, Ken, what do you think?
I picked the Rams before the postseason started, so I'm going to stick with the Rams. I think they're going to go on the road and win, and I will take the home team. I'm actually going to still stick with Denver. I think Denver's defense is going to shut May down, and keep it close. And that means the quarterback doesn't have to do that much. Get 14 points might be enough with that Denver defense. So I'm gonna pick Denver at home. So Denver and Rams, and then I will take the Rams to win it at this point.
There you go. Curtis family is happy you're here, Tina. Rams to win it. Okay. All right, Miss Mandy Mary.
I cannot root on the Patriots. It's just a rule. It's like the Steelers. Can't do it. Can't do it.
You're my favorite one.
So I'm going Seahawks, Broncos.
Hold on. Time out. Your favorite wife? Is that what you?
She's my only wife, but yeah, she's my favorite wife.
What? Last week I'm talking to you. You're like, that's my current wife. I don't get you.
She is my current wife, and she is my favorite wife.
Okay.
I have had no previous wife, so there's really not much to compare to.
Okay. Hawks Nation 247, welcome in. Okay, so Mandy, who are you picking?
I'm going to go Seahawks and Broncos, and then Seahawks taking it all.
Okay. Got that? All right. Seahawks taking it all. So we got 2 on the Seahawks, 1 on the Rams, 1 on the Patriots. Cakes, what are you doing?
Hawks, Pats, Hawks win.
Same as Doug. You and Doug are on the same platform. Okay.
Well, now we know that's not happening. So
yes.
Yep, one of them's bound to lose.
Wait a second. He is the triplet.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm going to ask one more just because I want to hear and see who gets it right. We're documenting this.
Oh,
I know I'm bothering dinner, but hopefully I can get through. We'll see.
Hello.
Okay, give me your picks. 49ers or the Seahawks are playing the Rams. Who are you picking?
The Rams.
Okay, the Patriots are playing Denver. Who are you picking? Remember, Denver doesn't have a quarterback. They're playing a backup QB.
Denver.
Still playing Denver, okay. And then who are you taking to win it all? Rams or Denver?
Rams.
All right, so you and Kenny are the same. Cakes and Zip are different. Mandy and Tina got through it. All right, we'll see who's right.
All right.
Thanks for protecting me when that fork came in.
Anytime.
Bye. There we go. All right, we'll see. Where's he going?
You upset him.
I
He
guess
just left
so.
us.
Okay. There you go. Steve Browning, welcome in. You guys can put your picks in the chat if you'd like, and we'll go back and check it out. We'll see how it happens with this games this weekend. It should be, honestly, if Denver can have something out of their quarterback. If Denver can be something out of their quarterback.
I don't know why he came in here to me.
Debbie F. Cook, that was us in the same room.
What the hell is he doing?
He said Debbie F. Cook. That was us in the same room. And now he's stealing the M&Ms and going back.
Oh, I thought he was stealing a cat or something. I didn't know what he was doing. Okay.
M&Ms.
Yeah. M&Ms. Okay, good play. I got you. We could have 2 really good games this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
It really could. It really. I think definitely the Seahawks Rams is going to be a great game. It will just depend on if Denver can get anything out of their quarterback position, and we'll kind of wait and see. All right, let's get into some Disney talk. Have you guys seen these? We'll start with the ladies. I'll start with Tina tonight. I'm gonna drink more apple juice. New Disney Parks mystery box mini backpack bag charms by Loungefly. So these are mini Loungefly charms that you can hang on your bag, on your zipper of your bag or stuff like that. These are only a couple. I couldn't find the price from this person that put it out. So, but they're coming out there. I'd imagine probably it's a Loungefly thing. I could see these being $20 easily, probably for a charm for Disney. Tying on that, paying Disney, paying Loungefly, paying the guy that made them. $20 sounds about probably where it'll be. If April is around, she'd know. Tina, what do you think of these? Would you buy stuff like this and put it on your bag to support another? Like, would you want to stitch one on your Mickey bag or anything like that?
Okay, so hear me out. I'm looking at these, right?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking the only one I like out of these is Sorcerer Mickey. And then I had a thought. We are in 2026.
Mhm.
Remember the Jetsons? You could like stick something in the microwave, or like in Back to the Future, and poof, it came out as like a full pizza.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be great if Disney invented this thing where we could stick our preference into the system and create anything we want of the characters we want. So like if
Bro.
I could have these 6 bags in the characters I'd keep the Mickey, I'd want like Peter Pan and a Cinderella and so on and so forth. Like I would love that. And sorry, I had to share that thought because I thought that was brilliant and that's it. But I like the Mickey one and that's the only one I like.
Okay. Not to interrupt you, but first and foremost, April is around. She's always around. I love it. April says they are $20, so I was right. So thank you, April. And then Nick asked me a question about if I was going to see Chris in Disneyland. I'm not going to be in Disneyland out there with you, dear Magic. Welcome in, Nick. Good to see you there, buddy. So, all right, $20, I guessed correctly. Okay. Ken, what do you think? Is this something Jenny would like on bags? What are you thinking?
That's a big no on our part. I mean, I might just buy a couple and hope I get Stitch so I can send it to Doug. But other than that,
You son of a-
you know, yeah. Or maybe buy one and hope I get Donald Duck and rub it into Doug. Either or, it's a win-win. So it's it works.
Steve
But no, I
Disney,
mean,
yes.
we got enough on our backpack already. I don't need another one of these. I mean, it's overkill in my opinion. But to each their own. If they want it, have at it.
Okay. Mandy, what do you think of these?
It's interesting because I didn't know my Loungefly needed a Loungefly.
There you go.
So,
Well, duh.
but I'm with Tina. These are kind of cute, though. I probably wouldn't put them on my Loungefly. I'd probably put them on my everyday purse. But I would like to be able to pick my own character. And honestly, the one that I really like is Donald. I love Angry Donald.
There you go. Angry Donald. Okay. Hello, Scooter Adventures. Welcome in. It was great to see Scooter this past weekend while we were down there. We had such a big group the whole entire time that we were down there. It was awesome. We had to keep scooting away and going over and talk to an artist and go back to a group, because we didn't want to leave anybody out. We actually had one time. I'll go to you in 1 second, Cakes. We were up by the front by Connections, and we were trying to get back to dinner with April and Sierra, and we stopped like 5 times along the way. It almost took us almost 40 minutes to get from literally by Connections to Mexico. It was crazy. So
Wow.
it was nice to see so many people and friends, and people wanted to talk about what we were doing. They wanted to talk about the festival. They wanted to talk about Adam the Woo. So it was a lot of stuff that we were chatting about. Cakes, what do you think of these? Would you do these? Would you put them on something you have? Like I have a Loungefly bag, a book bag. I'd get Kermit and put it on there.
I mean, if somebody gave me one as a gift, yeah, but I don't think I'd go looking for any.
Okay. Okay. Doug, how about you? Would you go get an Angry Donald to put it on something? Keychain or something?
Well, here's my issue with this. It's a mystery box.
Mm-hmm.
And we all know my luck sucks. So you know who I would get.
Stitch.
I get the little blue alien turd thing.
And you could give it to Mandy.
You know?
And I'll trade you my Donald then for your.
Listen, if nobody was there with me, I'd probably just hand it to a kid somewhere. Like
Okay.
that's how annoyed I would be. I don't know why they got to do these mystery box things. Just
So you spend more
tell
money.
you with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So
What I
do have
hope
a
is,
blanket.
here's what I hope does not happen.
It's
I hope
cold.
that they don't all of a sudden end up there trading them by Connections. And it becomes
Right?
a trading thing, trying to collect them. I didn't want to pay for something I might not want, Magic Adventure says. Jen says Mr. Toad is cute. Bouncing Journey is saying hello to everybody. They're neat. I mean, it's coming. I haven't seen them down there yet. Of course, I wasn't looking this past weekend. I didn't do much shopping at all, really, this whole weekend. So I don't know if they're out there or not fully yet. If anybody sees them, April, are they out there yet? Let me just go to my field correspondent. Which, by the way, I guess I'm going to talk about it on Friday, but I don't. She's here helping us now too. When Jen and I met with April, we were just talking about her helping us out with Fridays. Her and Walt have been helping us out. Tina's had to work with everything she's got going. Tina and Doug and Jen and I love April and her support. So I did go ahead and with everything April's doing and helping us with this, I made her an executive producer on the channel. So now she'll have her channel up there and recognized and acknowledged with it. And we're grateful for that. And April already knows I need her for this week because Miss Tina will be off this week again. If you're ever in Tina's area and eating at a restaurant, tip the girl, please. Hard, tip her big time. She's out there working her tail off all the time.
Just
Works hard for money. I haven't seen them in the store, just online. Okay. All right. Just online. So there we go. All right. This is something here. Chandler Harrison. Hello. What's up? This is something that I had to just shake my head out. It's a Maryland thing. You're a partner channel. You're not an executive producer. You're a partner channel.
same thing. Well, not really. But congrats, April.
You're a partner channel.
Sucker.
Oh,
This is something.
British channels.
This is something here that I saw this and I just had to shake my head. It makes me so disappointed in Maryland. Absolutely disappointed in Maryland. This was on national news. I'm like, yeah, this is just what I want my state known for. This Yahoo here that told his friend he had a date for him and then showed up dressed as a woman for the date. So only in Maryland.
How did it go?
How do you get by with a beard?
I was going to say, did he
But how
shave?
did the date go?
I don't know. It didn't say on the. I saw it pulled this off of TMZ, and they didn't put it. That's all it said. I didn't care to read the article. I was more disappointed. I was thinking, how did he get rid of the? Wouldn't you know if a guy walked up with a beard?
Well,
You'd
maybe he explained he had a condition or something, and I don't know.
I don't know. This is. I just figured. I make fun of other states when I see stuff. I was like, I got to make fun of my own. Pretty ridiculous here. So, Crumble Cookies, January 19th to the 24th. They're just about done, but you can still get them. You can still get them if you'd like. Cinnamon brown sugar Pop-Tart, strawberry crumb cake, peanut butter and jelly, and then all on the bottom there, pink sugar, chocolate crumb, Oreo, brownie batter, snickerdoodle. I think that's one cookie. Celebration cake and semi-sweet chunk. Those are all the cookies there. Mandy, I'll start with you. Would you like somebody to bring these home to you? I do love these cookies, but cakes come first.
My husband's the best husband ever.
These cookies are awesome.
That's what I get for the dogs making noise. But no, I want these cookies, and why don't I have them already, hun? Huh? Mm-hmm.
That would. Where's the camera at? Stupid thing. That would
You
be
are
Crumble's
his-
website right there. Okay.
I have no idea what that was. Is that your order for Crumble Cookie?
Yep.
Wow, that's a quick way to get off the mark there. Which ones are your top ones there? Cakes, which ones are your top ones? What's up, Hatbox?
First one that caught my eye was that brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tart.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You want the strawberry one too? And imagine you want the Dubai chocolate.
What the heck is
Oreo.
Dubai chocolate? I don't even know what Dubai chocolate is.
Is it actually from Dubai?
It's an alien cookie.
Get yourself a snickerdoodle. I think I
Thank
tried all
you.
of them except the peanut butter and jelly. I'm not a peanut butter and jelly fan.
Okay. All right, Doug, what do you think? Which ones of these are you in on?
Wait, I don't.
Yes.
Listen. I don't even go to this place. I think they're so expensive. It's ridiculous.
They
And
are not cheap.
Belinda can make better cookies here, the way I like them. So yeah, it's I don't. I had them. What did we have 'em once or twice, and I wasn't impressed. You know.
Okay.
So
Have you ever had
maybe
insomniacs?
it's just ours around here. I don't know, but
Have you ever had
yeah.
insomniac cookies?
Excuse you.
Yeah.
There's a place called Insomniac Cookies
Excuse you.
that are. I'll pull it up here in a minute. It's 100%.
Oh, God.
You said Steve got those once. Maybe I did. But
Okay.
listen,
Welcome in, Nick.
when you have a bakery near me that made them donuts, you ought to have their cookies. So.
Oh, they do cookies too, huh?
Oh,
I'd like
you
to try them.
betcha.
The donuts were spectacular. They were incredible. Tina, what do you think about the crumbles?
I am not a crumble cookie fan. I've had them. I agree with who said it. Is it? Oh shoot, where did it go? I lost. Oh, April. I don't care for a crumble cookie, not too flavorful, but yet I think they're so sugary.
Okay.
But they don't. Cookie to me doesn't taste like what they advertise it as.
Okay.
I agree with April in that, but there's a lot of sugar. I just don't like them.
Okay.
Not a fan.
Jen says the Walmart copycats are cheaper and just as good for that.
Yeah.
So, okay. I don't know. Ken, what do you think? Is it like the situation where you can do better by going local as opposed to national brands?
I'm old school when it comes to cookies. I'm chocolate chip. You put that in front of me. I don't care what other cookies you put in front of me. I'm going to grab the chocolate chip cookie. It's that simple. And I always tell a lot of people, the worst feeling in the world is when you get ready to take a bite of what you think is a chocolate chip cookie and it turns out to be oatmeal raisin. Worst feeling in the world.
Oh, that's just wrong.
So chocolate chip, obviously. If anything on that list, and if I were to try one, probably that strawberry crumb cake. I'd probably try that one. That one looks pretty good.
Okay. I do like the flavors, the different flavors that are available that you can't get, in normal when you mix stuff like peanut butter and jelly or this Pop-Tarts brown sugar. If it truly is a Pop-Tart brown sugar cookie, that'll be something if you can get that flavor. But yeah, you got crumble cookies that are out there. You got insomniac cookies that are out there. I think there's a couple other ones that are good.
If you ever decide to put raisins in a cookie, should be like thoroughly hit with a stick.
The best quote you can come up with, Zippity Doo Doug, is the mama from the Water Boy. Oatmeal raisin cookies are the devil. It's that simple.
That's right.
Oatmeal raisin cookies are the devil.
Raisins and hazelnuts, raisins and oatmeal cookies. So raisins make the world go around. Okay, they're so good.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
They're
but not inside an
spoiled
oatmeal
grapes.
cookie.
What?
I'd like to take a pause in the cookie bashing right now to acknowledge that Dean the Turkey Legster went over 1,000 followers just the other night on Sunday night. Congratulations to Dean.
Congrats, Dean.
And his success and much future success down the road. Back to your raisin bashing, if you'd like to. Anybody else? Make sure I don't miss anything. So
Raisins are all they are is spoiled dried grapes.
no. Pete, I will take a burger cookie. I think I could get these guys in on burger cookies. Have you got who's tried the burger cookies so far? I know
What?
Tina has, right? Tina, have you at the meetup?
Yeah.
Okay, Tina has. Doug?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
They're so good.
Are we live?
I mean, they're like,
me
we're
get it.
live.
How has Doug not had them, Pete? How has Doug not had these yet?
Well, we
What is
didn't.
a burger?
Because I got a huge pie in my face. That's what I got.
Oh, well, that's a good point. That was a slight distraction, I'll admit. Yeah.
Did I fall
And
asleep
on
and
the
miss like
top of my
40
head.
minutes of this?
All right, hold on. I'm going
Who
to pull it
sat
up
on your
over
head?
here. Jen's had burger cookies. Tina has had burger cookies.
Is it an actual burger?
Here's what they look like, Doug.
Like with cheese and mayonnaise and
Oh.
ketchup and stuff?
So good.
This is what they look like. They are a vanilla
That looks
cookie
real good.
with chocolate all over them. Jen says, "Hey, that was a $60 pie, Douglas."
It was a $60 pie. It felt as heavy as one too.
These cookies are made here exclusively in Baltimore. A German husband and wife started the company years ago. It was bought out back in the early '90s. It is owned by one of the bigger families in Baltimore now. These cookies are, if you're a chocolate fan, you will go crazy. And I'll tell you, since Doug, you're coming to the meetup, and Cakes and Mandy and Ken, there will be burger cookies this year available at the meetup. I will make sure of it. I will go get packages of these, and we'll put them on a tray out there for all those who are helping with the meetup. I'll bring them for you because they're not cheap. They're like, for a package of what looks to be 2, 4, 6, 6 to 7 of them, maybe 8. It's about like $15.
Ooh.
They're not cheap, but I'm telling you, they are spectacular. And once you have it's so rich. It's not like a thing where you can eat a ton of them. You're not going to be having 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. I do 1, maybe 2 at the most, and then okay, I'm done for now. Tina, would you agree with me on that?
Yeah.
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 So
100%. They're like
Mission
pillows of chocolate ganache.
yeah,
They're so good.
they're pretty cool. They're pretty awesome there.
They're cheaper than crumble.
They're cheaper than crumble. They're standard because all you're going to get but the chocolate is really good. Paul Ingles here. He says I can go get some now. You're right. They're right down the street from you.
Is it Dutch chocolate?
What's that, Doug?
Is it Dutch chocolate?
I don't know. I don't know if it's a Dutch brand chocolate. I don't know. I know it's
Good,
I,
whatever it is.
I know it's very rich. It's all I know. And it's only they have a whatever on they own the copyrights and everything nobody else can make them. They own the registrant on it and everything. So they actually went out of business here for like a year because the family that owned it just went out of business and nobody could afford to buy it. And then I think one of the owners passed away, and then they sold it to this other family a little bit cheaper, and they're back at it now. And they're everywhere. They're in all the stores and everything. It's a good thing. So let's talk Run Disney for a minute. Actually, you know what? I want to talk Run Disney a minute when we come back because of how busy it was the weekend before and everything coming out, and then there's more coming. Real quick, I want to go over here and talk about this real quick. This is, and everybody's mics are still hot, just so you know, guys. This is pretty important, everybody, to me, to obviously several people on the screen. And Jen, I'll ask you to highlight it for everybody. Mandy is going to be live with Lily tomorrow night at 7 p.m. And I am encouraging everyone to go over and watch the first episode of Let's Go Ride. And what are you guys going to be talking about there, Miss Mandy?
So we're going to be taking kind of a deep dive into the Haunted Mansion. So we're going to talk about some interesting facts and kind of go room by room, talk about some unique things, some of Lily's favorites, some of my favorites, and just talk everything we can on Haunted Mansion.
Okay. And
So-
this is a project you guys have worked on for a little bit, and you're excited about it and looking forward to it.
Yes, over the moon excited. So Lily watched her dad and Jakes do the 927 and got this great idea of wanting to do something on her own. And then some conversations here and there led us to Let's Go Ride concept. And then I was honored and blessed to ask to do it with her. which led to hours and hours and hours of us talking Haunted Mansion. And if any of you know Lily, that was absolute torture for her. She hated every minute of it.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
But
Look,
this is amazing. So I'm so proud of her for coming up with the concept, from kind of pushing her outside of her comfort zone and having fun with this. She is having
nice.
so much fun just with the preparation. So tomorrow night should be a blast.
Well, Ken, I know you're excited because, you know, kind of Lily's first venture out doing this.
Yeah, I'm getting emotional a little bit just listening to you guys talk about it right now because of the work that Lily and Mandy have put in for this. And it's only a day away. I'm so excited for her. I just want to. I've been telling everyone that would listen about this show. I was like, this is going to be something that you've never seen before, not because of what they're talking about, but because of how Lily's going to do it. Because Lily's got her own way, and I think anyone that knows her now knows this is not going to be. Mandy's going to do her best to keep interacting with her and keep it moving and sort of follow the plan. But Lily is going to be Lily, and that's when I say you're not seeing anything like this before because you're going to see Lily just go. And I don't know what's going to happen. I'm so excited for it. I know everybody and their brother has been promoting everything about this. You know, Doug's been doing it every day. I know Living in Diz was live earlier today. They were promoting it on their podcast. They, you know, people, everyone. I can say everyone. You know, that's been live streaming that knows about. Everyone's been promoting this, and I don't know what the numbers are going to be tomorrow. I don't really care what the numbers are going to be. I just want Lily to be her, and I am so proud of her already. And I say that as her dad. I'm really waiting for this to happen, you know, and I'm excited for it. So just to make sure everybody knows, be there for Lily, support her any way you can, just by watching and supporting her as she's talking and as she's doing this, because she's going to have her 100% heart into this show tomorrow. And I can't wait to see it. So thank you all in advance for everything.
Absolutely. Linda B, hello, welcome in. Christine Hickman, hello, welcome in. Good to see you. Wes and Teresa Adventures. We saw them down there at the parks. I showed that on Sunday night, a great picture with them. We went over to sit down and grab some shade real quick, and friends were sitting right there. It was great to see them both. And Gina, the kindergarten teacher, is in the house as well with us. Good to see you. 100%, I agree with that. Doug's been promoting it, as you said, and I encourage everybody, just take a few minutes, and if you can't watch live, give a watch on the replay, leave a comment. She's putting a ton into it, and I am so much behind her that I am not streaming at all tomorrow night during that time frame, and we'll be over there watching and supporting and encouraging others to do the same. So if you can, moderators, if you have that link, which I believe you should, make sure it's into the chat if you wouldn't mind. Also, real quick, I want to just remind everybody a couple things while I'm doing it before we get to the next news topic here. Let's go over to here. Maryland Meetup is now available with information over on my website on the Maryland Meetup page. Moderators in section 4, I believe it is, of our Word document, whoever has that responsibility tonight. The direct link right to that page for the Maryland Meetup is on our moderating document. If you could drop that into the chat. Just a reminder that the dates of it are July 23rd to the 26th. 23rd to the 26th, and we do have already 20 people that are coming that have paid their deposits. I'm going to highlight that real quick because I know everybody likes to hear who's doing what. So let me do that real quick. Sorry. Be glad when I go tomorrow. Locked in. Let's go in reverse order here. I always go top to bottom. Nanny Pooh Bear, hello. Welcome in. Locked in with their deposit paid. Jen and Mike from Magic Adventures, all aboard with Blake. Blake will be there. Surf Bum John is locked in. He'll be there. Spaceship Ears is locked in. Mandy and Cakes are locked in. Lawrence Park Bros is locked in. Doug and Belinda are locked in. Dame and her husband and her lovely daughter Vivian are locked in. Jonathan will be there joining. Mark Freeman is locked in. Mark F, as you know him, is locked in. Paul, Stephanie, and Paul's son Thomas are locked in with their deposits. Debbie Bernfeld is locked in. Monterey Molly and myself so far. Deposits are due in by January 31st. You got 11 days. It's a $50 deposit. It will be fully refundable up until May, but we have to buy Oriole tickets. I have to give them an answer by the end of the month, or else we're going to lose out. So thanks for the link. Subscribed and turned on Lily's notifications. Well, thank you, Linda B. Very nice of you for doing that. So if you're coming to the meetup, if you're planning to in July, you need to get your deposits in. I'll be reaching out and sending a text to all those who came last year who don't have their deposits in yet to see if they are attending or not here for this year, hoping that they will, and hopefully get big solid crowd. They already had a bunch of people reaching out to me saying, "Oh, I'll get it to you towards the end of the month," and that's fine. It's not a problem, just as long as I have it so I can know and get the right numbers in. We're looking forward to that. Also, as I mentioned earlier in the show, Joe Lancicero will be coming to our channel on Tuesday night, the 27th at 7 o'clock. Tuesday night, the 27th at 7 o'clock. We are excited to talk to him. Anytime you get to an Imagineer, it's something special. I hope that you'll plan to join us for that one here. And then the last thing to highlight, because I'm trying to cover all the bases, Disney Dialogues, episode number 3, will be going out on the podcast all around globally, Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and that will be on Thursday morning, episode number 3 on there. I was really excited when we were down there this weekend, as we talked to several of the key people there, that they, the people that we've, interviewing are prospective interviewees. Everybody's excited to hear podcasting. I thought podcasts was starting to slow up. The more I'm digging into it, it sounds like podcasting is getting hotter than it ever is. I'm just curious. And Ken, I'll start with you. Do you still listen to a lot of podcasts? Because I thought that was kind of back, but it seems like it's hitting again.
I'll be honest with you. No, I don't, I have Sirius XM radio, pretty much. So if I'm listening to anything, I'm listening to that on my phone even.
Right.
But I'll be honest with you, and I'm not going to brag about you, Pete, but I do go on to my podcast app on my iPhone here, and I did find you on there, and I did listen to some of your past shows on there, so it's working good. I gave you the ratings, everything was good, so it was like, so it's like, but in all seriousness, other than listening to your recent podcast since you just started doing it, no, I haven't done much of it, to tell you the truth.
Okay. All right. Mandy, how about you and Cakes? You guys listen to a lot of podcasts at all?
I do not.
Okay.
I haven't listened to a podcast in probably years. Well, I don't leave the house. I used to listen to things in the car. But
in the car, yeah, a lot of people do it during traveling. Yeah, that's
now
the
my
way
traveling is like 4 steps in the morning. So
yeah, so you.
but no,
Yeah,
not
I
a
get
big
it.
podcast.
I get it. When I used to drive and travel to Norfolk, I would use podcasts a lot. Okay, Cakes, how about you?
Sorry.
What's Tina?
She said 4 steps. I thought she said she uses forceps in the morning.
I'm glad I'm at work then.
Tina, have you been drinking?
No.
I'll have
Ginger
what she's
ale.
having.
Okay. Cakes, do you listen to podcasts at all, or
I used to when I was still driving full time. Yeah, I used to listen to them a lot. I don't, not much anymore.
Okay.
I don't know. Just got out of the habit. I need to. I don't read as much as I used to either, so I need to do that too.
I was just curious with the numbers because they shared a lot with us when they started doing it. I don't know. Doug, do you listen to anything when you're in the not driving, when you're sitting waiting for kids or anything like that, or anything? Are you allowed to do that? I don't even know what you're allowed to do.
I usually put on a live or something. I used to listen to podcasts all the time. Not so much anymore. I mean, podcasts were big when, people didn't have unlimited internet and didn't have, YouTube wasn't as big.
Right.
People listen to podcasts, but now, I mean, everything you find it live. So it's like, I mean, there's really only one podcast that I ever check out, and that's Coffee Talk with Dippity Doo.
Well, there you go. Say hello.
I am.
Hi.
Amber.
Hello.
Mark Langenkamp, how you doing, buddy? Hello, Sullivan. Goodbye, Sullivan. Yeah,
Gotta
trust.
get Amber more donuts.
Say hello. You're in here now too. Tina, how about podcasts? Are you listening?
Looks like a Sith Lord back there.
Yeah, pretty much. Tina, how about you? Any podcasts you listening to?
I listen to. I'm a visual girl, so I like to watch things. That's why I'm on YouTube. But I will say, certain podcasts, like I like to listen to the podcasts that you can also watch at the same time. Like there are certain political people that I watch, talk show hosts that I like to watch that are in podcast form, but then you can go to their website and watch it, like watch.
Watch the actual. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think
And so
like
I
to
like that.
to Doug's content and yours, the digital content has changed. 10 years ago, we didn't have that the way we did, and now everybody can flip open just about anything and watch the full video content on everything on their phone. So, it does make a difference. So, okay, just out of curiosity there. Run Disney weekends. Big Ben, hello Benny, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. They're getting ready to really get hot again. We just had one a couple weeks ago. Do you need me for something? No. Okay. They're getting ready to get hot again out there. There's a couple of them upcoming planned. They just had a big one 2 weekends ago. There's ones going out in Disneyland now this weekend. I understand this is the last year that you can get the coast to coast medals when you do both marathon type things and all that. So my question is not so much about the running. My question is, and I guess we'll start with Doug here and go to this and go around. Doug, does the Disney run weekends, does those weekends affect your decision with wanting to go to Disney that weekend because of the parks are busier? You got roads that you can't get through because they have detours and things going on. If you're off property, it can be a challenge to get there. Like you'd be coming from Steve's at the time, it can create a lot of havoc with stoppages and all that. You also add in the fact of the times, the availability for restaurants drops drastically because the amount of people that come in for this. Does that affect you and your decision making when you're going to the parks?
Yes, I would never go on the weekend there's a race.
Just
Yeah,
too much
it's
headache.
just from it wouldn't be so much the people because I'm used to Christmas crowds and New Year's Eve crowds.
Okay.
It would be the traffic. It would be the road closures, the traffic, everything that goes with it. Yeah, because by the time you get to the park, the day's half over anyway. So
Well, that's true too. Okay. Tina, how about you? With you guys and your families, do you look at those weekends or do you just not worry about it and do your thing?
No, if anything, if I'm gonna do like a marathon, it's gonna be a virtual marathon, and I'm walking. I'm not running. If I'm running, you should be running too because there's something chasing me because I don't run. So
Okay. Betty says stay away from All Stars and Pops. And you're not wrong. They're sold out and they're loud because a lot of it has a lot of families that bring kids and all that are doing the family runs and stuff like that. So it can get a little energy ridden. What about you, Ken? You're living down there. Do
Yeah.
the weekends just stress you out a little bit?
That has never stopped us from going to the parks. I will say this: it's my experience that on run weekends, Epcot is not where we want to be because I've seen more people that do the marathons. They run, and they're all healthy, and then they go and eat and drink like crazy at Epcot once it's done. That's the party central after that. So I would, if I were to suggest any park to stay away from on those weekends, it would be Epcot. It's just that's been my fun. That's been my experience with it.
Okay, that's a great point. April says, I live here and I also avoid the times of runs, but it's not as easy, not as busy as cheer competition and holidays. Resorts are very limited during Run Disney. I can tell you during cheer competition, all stars are horrible if you're trying to sleep because kids are running around to all times of night, especially if they don't have a competition in the morning. Scooter says, I was out there 4 a.m. last week streaming. It was crazy at that time. Well, there you go. Mandy, what do you guys think? How about you guys? You and Cakes, you guys look at those weekends and say, nope, we're skipping it, or do you not care?
I will tell you this. If we're there on one of those weekends, it's because we're going to do the event. We have talked for years about wanting to do like the 5K or the 10K. So we just haven't gotten around to do it. And yes, I'm dragging your butt with me.
That must be with her favorite husband she's talking about, because Cakes' reaction.
I wasn't sure who she was talking to. She was talking to Ken, to Cakes.
Is that your other husband you're talking about?
Oh, wait, is that the other husband? Shoot.
Must be.
What stream have I entered?
I don't know. That's a great
You
question.
can't even sit on a chair.
But yeah,
right
we
now
would.
on 5K, so it's just...
Yeah, I was gonna say I do the 5K or the 10K. I'm not messing with those balloon ladies.
There you go.
Nope, not doing it.
George Cook
But
says
I've
he'd
always
love to
wanted
run
to do
Disney.
it.
I'd do the 5 or the 10K. I mean, I'm going to walk that anyway. So why not get a cheesy little medal for it?
Actually, it reminds me too. I need all you guys to hang out afterwards because I need to cover something with you guys. Well, I just thought about that too. Also, Kate Oodalali Lane Kate just said that, or just sent her deposit. She's in. So for the Maryland meetup. So we're up to 21 now. Up to 21. We'll see how that keeps going. Okay. All right. This was ridiculous this weekend. Okay. Ridiculous. I don't know why I'm drinking so much apple juice, but I got to drink something. First off, these giant cards were all...
Finish all your apple juice, Pete. You might get a little prize.
Yeah, somebody's going to get a prize, all right. It's going to be Darth Vader. Wait. Hold on. Wait till I tell him this. Oh, he's going to flip. Sorry. Didn't want to yell in your ear. So these signs, jumbo, not signs, but cards, were located all around the property on Epcot. There. In full detail and very cool. The trading post area where you could go into was over in Morocco area in that what is it? Oh God, it's the area for annual pass holders. And they had it set up in there, and you would go in. They'd give you some free when you came in, when you were coming across the bridge. You're coming across the bridge. And they would it was a packet that had 2 sets of playing cards in, I think, if I'm right, and the stickers for you to go around and do your thing, right? And then after that, you could go over from your cards. You could go in, first off, you could go into the 2 Porta Deposit or whatever the heck that's called, those 2 shops right there as you enter World Showcase. The one on the left-hand side where most of your pins are, they had 3 extra registered lined up for people to come and buy packs of Lorcana cards. The line was out the door the whole daggone day. Okay. And people were going around, and then you could go over to this area by Morocco, and you could go in there and you could trade with people and try to build up your sets. And then they had a board there where, like a pin trading board that they do with pins, except this was like probably like a 4-foot by 6-foot Lorcana card that had pouches for the cards to sit in. So there was, I want to say it was 6 times 4, probably 24 cards that they had in there where you could come up and bring a card that you needed, get a card that you needed, and put one back in to replace it. So it was just like pin trading. So it was crazy the whole time. I saw more Lorcana stuff than I've ever seen, with little people carrying bags and books of Lorcana cards and everything. So as we go around, Tina, start out with, with your kids and everything, or for you, would this excite you to have this? This is brand new this year. I can tell you, it'll be coming back with the reaction I saw the first couple days.
So Lorcana is very, it's like, for me, it's a Disney, I don't know if anybody else agrees with this, is a very Disneyfied version of Magic the Gathering, which I love. I love Magic the Gathering. These cards, I could die. I could lose hundreds of thousands of dollars on these because they're so vibrant. The artwork is gorgeous. Like the from what it looks like, the play is pretty spot on. I would love this. My kids would probably get into it. Yeah, we would be all over this. This would go to the if I were in this pack and they had those things available, I would I'd be hit the ground running. I'd be all over it.
There was a lot of people doing that. Okay. Kenny, how about you? Was that something? Did Lily look into that? Did you get into that? I know it's not Star Wars, but
What Tina said, because I got nothing.
Okay.
I will never touch this stuff. So and I'm not knocking it. No, that's not something that I don't see Lily ever being into, and that's definitely not something I would be into. It looks like it, for those that are into it, they're excited, which is great, which means it's a good product. If they're excited for it, it's got to be good for them. It's just not something I'm into.
Okay. Disney Teacher Life says it's good to see something that's not kids doing that's not on a screen. Disney Swan is in here. Let me tell you, I talked a little bit about this on Sunday night. For those who might meet it, sent me an email in hand, shot you a message. Shoot me a message if you don't get it. Your daughter's website, Jen. Can you drop that in again for me? I know you got it somewhere. So let me tell you this story real quick about Disney Swan. If you missed it Sunday night, if you're hearing it again, sorry, but this was pretty impactful. We are leaving, and Mandy, don't let me forget. I got to come back to you for cards. We were in the park. We were leaving to go over to meet Ken and Lily over at Magic, and I'm flying along with my scooter, and I pass a gentleman, and I could see he has a prosthetic hand. I see these things now because it stands out to me as fellow amputees support each other. And Jen was behind me, and I whipped my scooter around. I said, I got to go see a guy. And she was like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. What do you mean, a guy? What are you doing? Where are you going? And then she comes and she has to catch up to me here. And I don't know, she might be busy. I need the link from let me just text her real quick. Hold on. Want to get that back in here. All right, I sent her a text, see if she's available. She might be eating dinner or working with kids and stuff. So I go up to this gentleman, and I don't know him, and I ask him, hey, could I talk to you for a minute? And very open, very nice. We're talking. He had the bionic hand. He had the bionic hand. And he's utilizing it. I'm watching the fingers move and everything. Now, his point is here. This is where his starts for his prosthetic, right? Mine would be a little bit different. It would be more of a cup and right in here. His was the full arm. Amazing technology. Amazing technology. All he had to do was think, and his fingers did what they want. His hand could do what they want. Yes, it did. Ken, if you'd have seen it, it looked exactly like Luke's hand or Vader's hand in the movie. That's why I know Preston would go crazy if he saw me with that, as much as he's a Star Wars fan. But he openly talked with me. And then, and Jen was there asking some questions, and it was awesome. And he's sending me information. I did announce it on Sunday night that I believe that's God's world talking to me by meeting them. It just had to go out that we went around that whole park, that whole day, both of us doing our own things, and we happened to walk in front of each other, in a parked pack like that. I believe that's God talking to me. And he shared this information, and he actually took his hand off and said, here, and he's holding his hand with the other hand, and it's moving. It was like, oh my God, this is crazy. And everything. So we're talking to him. He said, I'll shoot you all this information, everything. And then his amazing young daughter, who I want to say was 8 or 9. There it is. Thank you, Debbie Bernfeld. I need you guys to share some love here. Disney Girl Swapping. We got her to 50 subscribers the other night by me talking about her. I'm going to pin this right now, if I can, if it'll let me. That just shut me down completely. I'm gonna pin that up there at the top real quick here. There it is. Let me try this a different way. There we go. Pin message. I'm pinning it at the top of the chat. The other night we shared out. This is his daughter's channel. She was very, very nice. She just started a Disney channel, and she only had like 20 subscribers when we talked to her. And I promised that little girl that your dad was so nice to sit here and show the blessings of Christ to me, to share with me and talk with me and give me great feedback about something that I have been struggling with for the quite some time here. Doug, probably what, close to a year? I've been talking about working on that. She was so they were so family was so kind. I said we're gonna let our people know about your channel and hopefully help you out. So if you like Disney, this is a very nice girl who's just getting started and at the beginning of everything that her and her family are doing. Take a look at her channel. I pinned it up there at the top. Very, very nice, amazing people. And I hope to get them on here as a guest on one of the shows one night. I'll talk with them about that off screen. We're not going to talk about that here. But thank you for coming in, and thank you for emailing me. And I am actually making the call on Thursday. I got something I got to do tomorrow, but after I do that, I'm going to make the call on Thursday, and maybe in the near future I will have one of those that attaches to my hand and be able to do a little bit more than I had, which would be something new. The only challenge with it is, thank you for those of you that are subscribing for. The only challenge for it is, Ken will love hearing this. Preston has been harping on me. Preston has been harping on me for the longest time. He wants to go up here to the school, Ken, right by my house. They have this 8-foot hill, right? He wants to use I don't know, digital technology and everything. He wants to take the lightsabers that he bought at Disney, and he wants to dress up a little bit, and he wants to do the scene where Obi-Wan Kenobi is over top of Anakin and cuts off his legs and his hand, and he's laying there. He wants me to do the Obi-Wan scene, you know, and he, and then he's like, "This is perfect. You can come back in. We can set something up like with the table inside, and we can act like we're putting your legs back together and your everything, and you could put on the Vader mask, and if he hears that I'm getting the hand, it's going to be lights out. I can already hear it. He's going to be wanting me to get a red lightsaber and everything." So I told him no, I wouldn't do it. But anyway, all right, back to
two things for you right there, Pete. One, I volunteer to be the cameraman if that ever happens because I just don't want to miss it as it's being put together. And two, Disney Swan has already gone up about 15 subs since you mentioned it, so your community's already stepping it up, my friend. So, way to go, everybody!
Yeah, it was just a beautiful family, beautiful.
Absolutely.
Family. All right, back to Lorcana. Back to Lorcana here. Mark Langenkamp says, "Do it." Yeah, do it. Go for it. We'll see. I got some things I got to take care of first.
That's the Emperor's line, right, Cakes? Do it.
Yeah. Mandy, how about Lorcana? Would that get you guys going? Is that something you guys would be into?
You know what? Honestly, I've never even looked at them. So this actually would probably just be like kind of our first introduction to what the cards look like, how you play the game, and everything about it. So I think twofold. One, for people who know what it is, I think it's awesome. And I'm feeling it's going to sell and, go like wildfire. But for people like us who've never seen it before, it brings you in. It helps you to kind of learn. So I'm very excited to kind of learn more about the game and to see the cards when we get there.
Love it. Kate, did you ever collect baseball cards when you were younger?
Not a whole lot. I have a small collection. Yeah, I've never played this game. I don't know anything about it or Magic the Gathering. Yeah, it's just not something that was really ever on my radar.
Okay, 63 subs for her. That's awesome. Doug, did you ever collect Upper Deck cards when you were younger?
I did. I have a bunch of them in my. I have a bunch of cards in my safe right now.
To me, these are just like Upper Deck with the quality.
Yeah, well, no thanks.
Not something you're into?
Nope. Nope. You guys busted me on the pin thing, and yeah, not happening.
Okay. It's I haven't gotten all into it. I admire them from afar. I'm not going to go crazy because it's too much to collect and everything. But they are pretty spectacular. If you take them for what they are in a form of art, they're pretty amazing. Mark says I collected the first sets of Pokemon. Wow, those are worth some money. I saw somebody come into a thing here. So real quick, finishing up here before we talk about what we got going here and everything. And yeah, I'm going to go to you first to start, Mandy, just because you guys are so excited. Pete, speaking of baseball, did you hear Andrew Jones going to Cooperstown following? No, I did not hear that, but I'm sure Preston would let me know. Thank you for sharing Disney Feature Life. Appreciate that. What are you guys most excited for when you're going down?
Two things. One, it is finally Figment season. This is killing me because this is like the one festival where Figment is everywhere, and Figment has played such an instrumental part in my life. And I remind him that I've loved Figment longer than I've loved him. So be careful. That little purple dragon is extremely important to this girl. So super excited for that, and excited to have that purple the purple Figment cake, which Lily's had already and said is amazing.
Was it good?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were with Thad yesterday, and he bought one when Lily met up with him, and he said he couldn't eat it all, which is a lie, but he shared it with Lily. They split her half and half, and they let me have a little bite. And I have to say, the picture is just as good as what you get on the plate. I mean, the first dessert I've ever seen where it actually looked like exactly what you saw in the picture. It wasn't like a McDonald's ad when you see a Big Mac or something that like looks so great, and then you get it and you're like, what is this? It's like, but that thing was good. If you guys, yeah, that's all I can tell you. It was really
all right. Good deal. I saw your note, Disney Swan, there. Thank you very much. Glad we could help her out, and we'll keep an eye on her and keep following her, and hopefully we can do something more together in the future. But God bless you and your family. Cakes, I'm not sure what you were doing to Figment there. I think it's illegal in most states except for Alabama. What are you doing? What are you most excited about?
What about the festival itself or Figment?
Festival itself, what you were doing to Figment, whatever you want to share.
So we're Dame
I'm looking forward to see all the artists or the art and try some of the food. And I know that she's going to spend a buttload of money on Figment stuff. So I'm looking forward to just doing it. I think it'll be a lot of fun.
There's Figment shoulder guys that are new. There's new Figment. Oh, yeah. There's 2 different Figment plushies that are new. The bag is kind of neat and interesting. There's brand new ornaments. Of course, there's the pins from all of the festival. I can keep going if you like. If keep sharing all that.
And the popcorn bucket and God knows what else. And yeah, no, I'm looking forward to trying like the food and all that stuff. I'm just looking forward to going. I always enjoy the Epcot festivals. I haven't been to one that I haven't enjoyed yet, so I can't imagine this one's going to be any worse. I bet it'll be better.
I'm sure it'll be good. That's all my barometer always to see if Dame's still watching. You can throw in Alabama on anything. Watch how easy it works. Doug, Pittsburgh's still looking for a head coach like the Ravens, much like them people in Alabama University, right? Yeah. See, it works. It works. Anyway, Doug and Tina. Yes, Doug.
If I was going down there, okay. You want to know what I'm most excited to see?
What?
Ken and Jen.
Oh, that's. Are you sucking up to get chocolate chip cookies?
I don't know what these two numbnuts is. Oh, I want to see Figment. I want to see the art. I'm going.
We see them all the time.
I'm not even gonna. I don't even care about Lily. I'm going to see Ken and Jen.
We see them all the time.
It's the first time that's ever happened, Doug. That's the first time that's ever happened because I always tell everybody. They are like, we enter a room, all 3 of us. Oh, Lily's here. Lily's here. Lily's here. I always go like, I'm not here too, but no one says anything to me.
I yell, hey, come on, come here.
I do a show with you once a week.
Yeah, I know you do.
Hi, sweet Sally.
I wouldn't have it any. In all honesty, I wouldn't have it any other way. That's the best part about it. So
Yeah.
Are you going night night?
Sully wants some crumble cookies.
Yep.
Sully's got a deer antler he's running around with.
Nice.
Deer antler?
Yeah. Yep.
He's really loving that.
That's cuddly.
Good night. Love you. So I know you guys aren't going, Doug and Tina, but if there's anything that you see that I can pick up for you while I'm down there this next trip, please don't reach out. Don't hesitate to let us know. We'll definitely do that for you as we go down end of the month, and looking forward to a little bit of everything, which will be a lot of fun down there. All right, jump back over to our 5 spot. Talk about what you guys, Tina, are you doing any broadcasts or anything on your channel? Hey, Mike, Mayor, welcome in, Mayor.
I'm working tomorrow morning, so I might be able to manage a Wednesday whateverness at 5 o'clock.
Okay.
I'm not sure yet. There's been things that on my channel I talk about, like mental health and Jesus and whatnot in life, and so there's been some thoughts swirling around that I've just wanted to share. So we'll see if I manage that.
Okay. Good deal. Mandy, you got nothing going on tomorrow, right? You got nothing. You're not doing anything. Just
I got a nice Wednesday off.
waiting for crumble cookies to be delivered.
She's gonna be making Cake's breakfast.
Oh my gosh. I thought you were going to say caramel coochie.
I gotta work.
Remind everybody about tomorrow, Miss Mandy.
Yeah, so tomorrow night at 7, don't forget to jump over to Lily's Life. Brand new show for Lily's Life, Let's Go Ride. We're going to cover the Haunted Mansion. So Lily and I will kind of go through some interesting facts, room by room, some of our thoughts, and just have some fun. You never know what's going to happen.
Should
be careful.
Oh boy.
A ghost might follow you home.
There you go. Might follow you home. Douglas, what about you?
Cat.
Where?
Cat butt.
Oh, I see her.
Oh my gosh, I thought that was Vader's helmet.
No, that's a cat.
Just doing coffee talk in the morning. Can't wait for Lily's and Mandy's stream tomorrow night. Yeah, but that's all I'm doing. Hanging out with all you fine people. I'm excited to hear Tina talk about Wednesday whateverness again.
Yeah, it's been a bit.
So
It's been a while. Okay.
And I might have to go to work tomorrow.
Oh, were you not supposed to go to work tomorrow?
Well, we don't know. They canceled today because it was so cold.
Oh.
So
it's not supposed to get any better from the Northeast.
We're supposed to get a huge storm this weekend. We're supposed to get bent over and pounded.
Everybody on here is included in that except for Kenny.
Yep. I think Pete's actually supposed to get the most snow.
They're talking like 15 to 17 inches is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. Yep.
That'll shut our whole state down for like 3 years. I mean, ain't nobody going to do nothing. Nobody knows how to drive here. The only thing that be open are food places that Uber guys with Mack trucks can drive through or something. It's horrendous. I will be excited to watch it. It's not coming till Saturday, so we got to get Amber and Eric and Preston out to reload the wood pile and bring it in here so we can have a fire. So 927 guys, tell everybody what is the plan for the 927. I know you guys will be working hard supporting Mandy tomorrow, but let's hear about the 9.
I got this, Geeks. I got this. We haven't talked about it yet, but if you do or do not know, going back to Let's Go Ride tomorrow night, Cakes is the graphics coordinator behind the scenes. So anything that gets fouled up behind the scenes on screen, it's all Cake's fault. And we figured that's going to happen enough that we are going to talk about that on the 927 on Thursday night about all his screw-ups on Wednesday.
Wow.
You're so full of crap. It's coming out of my ears. That's a fancy way of saying neither one of us has any clue what we're doing on the 927 on Thursday. Because we've been so focused on let's go ride with Lily.
Yes. No. We'll definitely have something planned for Thursday night. It's just we always shoot from the hip, but it's going to be fun regardless. But realistically, the biggest thing, and I know Mandy's already talked about it, we're just promoting the crap out of tomorrow night, and that's the most important thing this week is tomorrow night, and that's what we want people to focus on. And again, I know we'll talk about it on Thursday. I know we will, so it's just that. But there'll be another topic we talk about, of course. But we're all gung ho for Lily this week. And Mandy, we're ready to go. Let's rock it. Right?
It's gonna be great. Everybody's supporting Lily. I'd also like to make an announcement that Mark Langenkamp may be in a lot of trouble. We don't know if he's going to make it to the meetup. We hope he does, but I'm not sure. As I don't know if I can even go back and grab it. Oh, maybe I can. Look, there it is. Can I grab it? Where's it at? I saw it. There. Let's see here. Mark Lorcana. There it is. Mark's been on fire. Our good friend. Yeah, you see it?
Yeah, I think I saw it.
He's about to get killed. How old is Monterey Molly? John Coulter was a member of the Lewis and Carcass. Mark might be in trouble. Oh, my Lord.
I'm not sitting next to him at the meetup.
John Coulter, not John Coulter from the expedition, Mark. Mark knows his history. John Coulter, the half-naked act of Tarzan for Disney. Tarzan.
And I'm not done.
And she's
been nice knowing you, Mark.
Why did I get brought into this?
She's not as old as Doug. Not as old
Why
as
did
Doug.
I get brought into it?
I don't know.
Mark Langenkamp, duck and cover, baby.
She is young. So your birthday is coming up, Doug. When's your birthday? I know I have it on my birthday. Yeah. Are you 50? Are you 50? Is that 50 for you or is that 51?
I'm not telling you. A woman never tells her age.
Oh, Lord, Doug. I'm already in that club. What's it matter?
I will be 51 this year.
You'll be 51. Okay. Jen's joining the club this time. So, it only means
Oh
that you're.
my God, I can't believe you just said that on stream.
She's already told everybody on stream.
Oh my God, it doesn't matter. I still wouldn't say it.
It should be a celebration. We're gonna have a good time. So, Magic Mike, 51 for you, Magic Mike. So it's just a number.
He's meaning me. He ain't 51.
Nah, it's it's you're as young as you feel. You can let yourself be 80 or you can let yourself be 30. It's your choice in life.
Well, I'm 13.
Hey, go for it. Hey, when I was goofing around with Lily this weekend, I felt like I was 18 years old goofing again. So it's all where you want to feel on that and how you feel about it.
Especially when he was driving around with the fork in his neck. That was great footage.
So, the real story is, here's the real story. Okay. I'll give you the truthful story. Lily was sitting across from me. Okay. I chose to sit down where I sat because I like having my back to the wall as I'm looking around when I'm sitting somewhere so I can see what's going on. And we had one extra place setting. I counted all the forks and everything when I sat down, and I grabbed the extra place setting and I rolled up the napkin, and then I threw it across the table. Whack! Right? And it was the greatest thing. You could see the villainess thinking of what she was going to do, plotting and planning, right? And Jen is talking to Ken, Jen's talking to Ken, and Ivone's talking across the table, and Jen's engaged with them, Monterey Molly, and I'm watching Lily slowly move. She separates the knife. This is true. She separates the fork, and then I can see her playing with the fork in her hand and getting it to the right little spot that she was ready, right? And then right as they were all engaged in full conversation, woof, tried to throw it across the table, and Jen blocked it. Jen blocked it. Looked, no, Lily, no. So she sits there, right? It's just so great. I loved it. She's sitting there looking at me, shaking her head at me, right? And I see her going for the fork again. And Jen goes, no, Lily, no. And she goes, okay. She goes right up after that fork again. That thing was about to fly. And Jen says, give me that. You're going to wait for dinner to come. So yeah, so it was fun. She did not hit me with a fork, just so anybody knows. Please do not think anything about Lily. It was all a good fun. Yeah. We had a good time, and
I am not a baby boomer.
I'll tell you this, Pete. The best part about it is like I would say about 10 minutes passed between the napkin throw and the fork throw, which is why everyone at the table, when we heard the noise of the fork go flying, it was sort of like in shock of what the heck. Lily, did you just throw a fork? And she's like, yep.
I'm telling you, she waited, and she was trying to watch me to see if I was watching her. She's very smart. It's not me. It's a baby behind you. It was not a baby. There was no babies in the place behind you anywhere. It's a baby behind you.
Lily. It's not me. It's the baby behind me.
So, well, I'm finished with this. Don't forget tonight, John goes live Spaceship Ears. He'll be doing Winnie the Pooh ride. I think on that we always try to help him out. And thank you to all the friends we saw this weekend. Thank you again to Jen for her help with everything that we had to do for the channel and for hanging out. We had a lot of laughs, so we were with a lot of people. I did not get to see Walt. I did not get to see him, but we did see just about everybody else, and that was a lot of fun. And keep in mind with everything with Adam the Woo and everything, when is everyone's next trip? Disney Swan. I'll be back down there with almost all of these great people. Ken lives down there. Kenny J lives down there. Mandy, Mary, and Cakes will be coming back down. Monterey Molly, who you met with me at the time, she'll be back down the first week of February. And then Doug will be back down. Doug, when's your next trip? Do you have one lined up already?
Beginning of June.
You're going to do the June trip.
End of May, beginning of June, because Steve loves to celebrate that month.
Awesome. So Doug will be back down there when we're all back down there in June.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be a lot of fun. And Tina, hopefully, will get a chance at some point this year to maybe make a trip. Don't know. We hope so.
Yes, Tina.
There you go.
Someday.
In regards to everything, love your friends, everybody. Take the time to tell those people in your life that they're important. I'm going to see Dutchyland down there the first week of February as well. Ken, have you met him yet?
I think we saw it. We didn't spend much time. He was live streaming at the time, and we said hello really quick. But he promised us chocolate and cookies this time, so we're spending time with him this time.
There you go. He's good. Good. You're going to see him. They're good people. Good people. Love somebody. Take the time to tell people in your lives you matter. You never know when that time may come and kick you where it says, I wish I could have. Do it. So do that, everybody. With that, we'll see you next time. You guys hang tight real quick. We'll see you next time. This actually worked out pretty good tonight as I changed it all around. Doug, we're ending the stream. Doug, not done yet. Yep, it's still not done.